6 protesters have been arrested for defying public health orders during a Black Lives Matter rally in Sydney. The Health Minister says he's furious at the dozens of people who ignored a Supreme Court ruling that prohibited the demonstration. But organisers say there's one rule for big business and another when it comes to freedom of speech. Crime reporter Mark Reddie explains. And a warning to Indigenous viewers, this story contains images of a person who's died.
They were warned.
You must immediately leave the domain. You're breaching the public health order.
And it was over before it began.
Charge the guards who killed David Dungay! Charge the guards who killed David Dungay now!
Organiser Paddy Gibson was among 6 protesters arrested at a Black Lives Matter rally in the heart of Sydney.
This is unacceptable. I am not being violent.
We didn't want to do that, but we've had to do that.
Among those attending was the family of David Dungay Jr., who died in Long Bay Prison after guards pinned him to the ground 5 years ago.
The main message is that I want charges and I want people accountable.
The current law states if we're in groups of 20, 1.5 metres apart, we are not breaking any laws.
Not according to a Supreme Court ruling which declared the rally unlawful. This man was among 5 protesters fined $1,000 each.
You're being detained because you breached the public health order.
Sorry, for what reason? It's a 1 in 100 year pandemic. There are health orders trying to keep us all safe. The Supreme Court said don't do it. It just doesn't make sense. And as Health Minister, I'm really disappointed.
Well, this protest was supposed to take place in the Domain, but has since moved on through city streets. Right now, these protesters are being followed by riot police. They have been threatened with arrest if they don't move on.
I've been to many things over the course of the pandemic that have had far less social distancing than today.
The protest was shut down, but a petition remains with the government, calling for a fresh investigation into the death of David Dungay Jr.
David Dungay!
Mark Reddie, ABC News, Sydney.